Yeah, thank you. I'm going to present on impact of stigmatization of HIV patients in Democratic of Republic of Congo. Uh, yeah, this is my presentation. I think my introduction, the Democratic Republic of Congo is situated in Central Africa with a population of 75 million. The prevalence of HIV is 4.9%. So the country is multicultural. It means we have so many cultures in the country which are having also an impact on the disease of HIV. The problem is the disease is not yet accepted by the population and is considered as a shameful disease by all the people in the country. And in my article, I've identified so many causes of stigmatization. First of all, we have a culture. So in our culture, if someone has got HIV, you will consider in some culture like is an immoral person. So, and we have also the religion belief in DRC. They we have so many religions, but the main one is the Christian. The Christianity people are Christian. So when someone got infected by HIV, will be seen as a sinful patient, the one who went out, he did immorality and got the disease. And in such a way, that person, if the disease is considered as a sin, the patient will be put aside. He will be considered as a sinner. So, and then the peer pressure, influence of other people on our view when we got infected is one of the cause of stigmatization. How people are we going to see? How people are we going to look on me? So that one is a cause also of stigmatization. Depression, hopelessness, disorientation, disconnection from the community, and fast spread of the disease are the negative impact of HIV stigmatization. So, because people are afraid of stigmatization, because people are afraid of being put aside, so people are afraid to disclose their status. When people are afraid to disclose their status, they will be the disease cannot be well controlled. This HIV will be controlled when people are willing to test, when people are willing to disclose their status. We can know at least their status, and then if it's positive, we can link the patient to care and get the treatment. So people are afraid of being of stigmatization, so they will be keeping their status for themselves. And my problem statement is stigmatization of people living with HIV is a really challenge in DRC because people are not ready to disclose, as I've said before, their status to the environment on the to billing to care because they are afraid of rejection. Rejection in DRC is not like in other countries whereby people have accepted that this disease exists and can get we can get help if we are diagnosed to be positive of the patient the disease. For instance, as I said it before, is immorality is linked to this disease of HIV. You got HIV, you don't have a good moral in the society. So uh, another literature methods. So we found some literature related to this article. The most important literature it was gathered from epidemiological data from Ministry of Health in DRC. We got summarizes some data and identify some gap and then drawn some conclusion from those uh, uh, data. So I use epidemiological data from Ministry of Health and compared with the findings of similar study conducted. So as I said, it's not a huge presentation, but I would like for other people to have to give their comments on what is going on their countries, on their area where they are working. But what I can say for DRC, culture, religion, belief has been considered as a major cause of stigmatization of HIV people. Therefore, adherence treatment is very poor. Because how can we help someone? How can we link someone to care if he's not yet ready to disclose his status? That is the bad impact, the negative impact of stigmatization. So the government, which I have also identified as a recommendation, the government may reinforce the awareness of HIV and advocate for people living with HIV. I remember some other times in at home in the country, there was only some selected health facility whereby only people living HIV were supposed to attend. That's why that aspect was very discouraging people with HIV, and those people were attending those centers, those health facilities a certain time. So people could see that if that one is attending that clinic, it means he has got HIV. So that's why of selecting a certain center whereby only HIV people should go to attend to get a care, I think is not a good idea. Is one of the factor which is worsening the condition of stigmatization. And I think we have identified also is it's a very good barrier to adherence, and these are the references. Can we go up, please? Can we go up, please? And for the government, I think to avoid this problem of stigmatization, as I said, the government should advocate for people living with HIV by making policy and law reinforcement so that people should feel like they are like everyone in the country, and then they can go to get the treatment wherever they want so that stigmatization will be controlled. When stigmatization is controlled, with the spread also of the disease in the country will be controlled because more people will be tested, more people will be knowing their status, and then the people will be helped, and then identify all barriers. The government should identify all barriers of good adherence to treatment and address them properly. So all the barriers we've identified, religion, cultures, peer pressures should be identified and addressed properly so that stigmatization should be control and negative influence on the population should be controlled, because this HIV is a real public health issue in the country. Though the prevalence of the disease is low, but the spread is high because of the neighboring countries. DRC has got 9 neighboring countries, and then in those countries the prevalence is higher. So the influence of the neighboring countries is coming into the DRC. And if we fail to address this problem of stigmatization, it will be more a challenge to control this problem of HIV. So we have this information, we got it from some references. Can we go down, please, so that we can, yeah, references are there. Yeah, thank you for your attention to my presentation. I think that's all was all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lagos.